Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and talk about why you haven't been successful with online lead gen thus far. And this is more of a reality check, guys. And one of the things that I've seen with a lot of agents, is of course like the biggest thing is not giving it enough time, right? And just logically speaking, like if someone doesn't even know you yet, right? Like of course, like their main intention is if they're ever gonna buy or sell a home, like of course they want to go with someone that knows their stuff, right? And I mean, ideally, the person that they like the most initially is going to be someone that knows them, right? And um, I mean, I think we're stuck in a world of shiny objects, right? And instant gratitude, and that's what is leaving everyone. I mean, no one's crushing it, right? And I'm gonna go ahead in this video and show you guys some of the things that I've noticed and picked up that have been, used by some of our agents, and that have really crushed it, right? So there's a saying that says if you're doing something that everyone else is doing, you're usually going to be doing it wrong. You're usually doing something wrong, right? And from what I see, it's like everyone is on, sort of a roller coaster ride here. Like, start off with one source not working, or, not according to your expectations, which may be wrong, right? Of course, sometimes that does happen. And then you want to go to the next one, the next shiny object, the next shiny object, and you're stuck with this never-ending cycle of shiny object syndrome, right? As a marketer myself, as someone who markets for a living, I can tell you that our goal is to create shiny objects, because that's how marketing should be done. That's how you should apply marketing to your own lead generation, right? And I mean, what happens right now is like, you go to a lead generation company, you spend 1, 2, 3 months, sometimes it's conversion if you're lucky, sometimes not. You move to the next one that offers, live transfer. The next one offers you appointment booking. That's the next one that gives you this, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. In the end of the day, the rules of marketing are very simple. You're giving something usually in exchange, and you're attracting customers to you, right? And then that exchange of value typically, happens through whatever. It can be a lot of things. And, typically the most common way is like giving an offer to the marketplace and, letting that offer resonate with them, and they resonate, and they'll go ahead and do business with you, right? And the offer is definitely a big part of it. But, the next part is just the sales process, right? Dialing that in. And, if you've been with a lot of other lead companies before, like a lot of our customers that come on have typically used online leads in the past, and there's a bad taste in your mouth, and I completely understand, right? I actually, I'm actually a little bit sickened by the fact that there's so many people out there like pretty much scamming, right? And like not delivering on what they promised, right? And that's one of the things that I've noticed. Now, of course, like, as a company, like I can't really guarantee that you're going to put the work in. As an entrepreneur, are you going to put the work in? Yes or no? Are you hungry enough to put the work in? Are you driven enough to go out and, put the work in? That's something I cannot guarantee. But what I can guarantee is that if you follow the system for a long enough time, you're going to get results. And, one of the reasons, I'm being fully transparent is why we bring you in for 12 months is to give you enough time to absorb the system, to let the leads come in, to understand who you are, to position your branding, to position your mindset, to position your follow-up, so you can be successful with this. And I'm going to give you guys some personal stories, right? I've had numerous customers come in 4 or 5 months in and ask for a refund. I mean, anyone would, right? With the right mind, like, I haven't made any money back, and I've invested XYZ, and I haven't made any money back. And I've told them, like, this may seem a little bit arrogant and cocky, but every single one of them told them, you got to give it some time, do XYZ. And of course, I'll do an account analysis as well. And a couple months down the road, I'll get a message saying, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate this. And, if I gave up at that time, it would have been a big mistake. And, what I've seen is like, it starts compounding, right, guys? Like, a lot of our customers don't close anything for 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months. Boom, 5 closed transactions, 4 closed transactions in about 2 weeks, right? Happened with the likes of a lot of our customers, right? So again, like, these are just very common things. And I think the biggest thing is, not giving systems enough time, right? And that's what separates the best from the rest, right? Because like I said, if you're doing something everyone else is doing, which is hopping back and forth, in the end of the day, you're not giving you're limiting yourself by quite a bit, right? And as the game comes to transition more and more to online, it's definitely gonna hurt when you don't understand the expectations, right? And that's why we focus so much on the mindset and expectations part of this, because in the end of the day, guys, like, it's very, very simple. The more eyeballs you have in you, and the more people like you, the more money you're gonna make. Very, very simple. That's the basics of this game, right? And that's it. So I've used this for my own companies. I've used it for dozens of real estate agents. It works. So you just need to give it time. And if you came to us after working with 8, 9, 10 companies and you have had success, now I don't blame you at all. But sometimes you need to acknowledge that and say, hey, maybe I just didn't receive the expectation training, or maybe I just didn't even consume the expectation training that other companies gave me. Because at the end of the day, guys, this stuff works if you give it enough time. And that's just all I want to say in this video. This video may come across as, very straight to the point. And I like to keep things straight to the point, just because, beating around the bush is not the best thing, right? And I like to keep, that's how we do it within our own organization for our sales team, straight to the point and tell exactly what can be improved upon. And that's how everyone is in the best position for achieving success. So hope this video helps, guys, and see you guys in the next video, and hope you guys enjoy this. Bye-bye.